Mafia team really has too big of a shot, but we'll see.
Well, here we go. Nap kind of said this in the chat. We've said it all the time, so I'll say it once more. Bring your game, not your name, and that's exactly what we're going to see here all weekend long. The teams are locked and loaded. They're getting ready for tip-off here just momentarily. Again, we've got $100,000 on the line for the PlayStation side of things, and we've got $30,000 additional coming up for the 3v3 side of things as well. Here we go. Should be a fun one. Any predictions from you?
I'm going to take the build for this side. I think the defense is too good, but I've been proven wrong before.
Well, here we go. There's the tip, and we are off. First possession here. Want to get a bucket and get off to that fast start that we talk about. The rotations there already on point. Gets it back to Melo at the top of the key. Dribble away, young fella. Has 5 seconds to make something happen. Takes a shot, greens it, and that's the way you want to start off with the first shot of the night.
Beautiful way to start. I feel like the mid-range is going to be open all weekend long just because a lot of these guards like to three hunt. They like to get the, they like to kind of find their spaces, but those corners in that mid-range is definitely going to get the job done.
And that's a nice little rotation there to get the tip. Has a left corner open, left corner shot, finds a way to green it, and answers right back to give him a 1-point lead here.
Too easy. Chaotic defense. Not too great against chaotic offense. Just an easy bucket.
Yeah, you want to make sure that, look, if you're going to communicate, try to go out for the fast break, don't leave the corner open, because you give up an offensive rebound, your best believe you're giving up a three-point shot as well, and that's going to be a quick foul there to start things off. We've got about 4 minutes left in the quarter, and as always, we'll get you guys that listen in later on in that second quarter.
You got to watch out for those corners for this build for this team. Logic, Stark, and Duggs are two of the best corner shooters that we have in Pro-Am right now. I think CP and Melo are going to really try to dot those guys. If they're not able to get their three-point shot going, big rebound from Perm. And as I say, oh, he shoots it early. I'm a bad jinx. What can I say?
It's okay. He thinks he's still on Canadian servers there. It's fine. He'll adjust down here to Philly. No worries at all. By the way, Big Perm looks like Big Show to me. I don't know about you. And there's Melo. Open shot. No green. Doesn't matter. Gets the three to go anyway.
So during the build for this run, when we were in Vegas, a huge proponent for their offense was offensive rebounding, usually coming from Spartan, though Big Perm was a huge part of that playing the 4. Now Perm playing the 5. I wonder if that's going to alter their strategy. They've been playing with this lineup for a while. But you already saw in that possession, right, 2 big offensive rebounds to get an open 3.
Nice job. Now just take that contested 3 steps in, a couple of steps, gets the 2 to go down. Doug's already, before things even started, came up, pointed at me and said, hey, be careful. Be careful. Don't say anything crazy about me. So I won't say anything crazy, but I'm interested to see if Doug's can go ahead and play the 5 sometime in this matchup, as that one CP gets dragged in to take that shot. Contested. Gets her over to Doug's with their steal. Are they going to take it? Drop him! And he misses that one.
Nothing better than a pull-up power forward 3 off of a steal.
I mean, he's done that plenty of times.
Oh, yeah,
We've seen him play Pro-Am, and he can. Well, the one thing I love about Doug's is that he's like a free safety out there, right? He kind of finds a way to be in that zone, so no matter who you throw the pass to, he goes ahead and gets a steal. As Young Precise with the 3 open shot finds a way to go. Bit of a back-and-forth game, but hey, you've got a 3-point lead for State Mafia. 2:40 left to go in the first.
Trading a white for a white. By the way, it is loud in here. You got the music going, multiple games going at the same time. It's loud in here, man. Then also, by the way, Prod just came by and said that he was playing. So
he waved the controller. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got a lot of money on the line. I'd want to play too, except my skill set doesn't quite allow me to. But nice little
great defense.
Steals there, going the other way. Pump fake too many there by Big Perm. Thought he had Doug's open right off.
Great defense so far for State Mafia. Doing a great job of not giving them the easy slips. No easy corner shots as well. Traded white so far. I like how they're playing defense.
And of course, something that we need to mention is this is going to be a best of 3 as that shot.
Ooh, nice
one. Gets it to go, finds a way to green it. We talked about a fast start for State Mafia. That's what we've got here. Let's see if Built for This can go and respond back. Tip pass. CP had a mini. Doug's 3 finds that green.
Easy. See, the corner shots, man, you got to always stick on your guy. Give up the mid-range if it means that you're going to have to stick on your guys in the corners. I've never understood why people pull off corners to defend mid-range shots. You know what's worse than giving up a 2? Giving up a 3. Defend the 3-point line.
Well, we'll see how well they can do that. Someone else asked in the chat, who's a favorite? I would say Built for This.
I would
Some
too.
may disagree. Harris does not.
No, I would say it's Built for This.
There you go. That's a nice shot. Back-to-back greens for that man right there, finding his shot timing.
He's definitely the most experienced UPA player that they have. Shot time has been around for a good long while, and he's been a really good guard for a good amount of time. Post-draft has been more of his zone than when, pre-draft all the league players, but he has a real opportunity to shine here, and as of right now, he's doing work.
He's doing on both ends of it. You saw him nail back-to-back greens, saw him get a steal right there. Now trying to work out with 13
Got the switch
seconds.
off the lock.
Shot time, trying to make something happen. Thought he had it there, a little bit too deep perhaps. 8 seconds. 5. Dots it to right, Young precise.
Gotta put it up.
Somebody gotta get an offensive board here because that shot's gonna be contested. And hey, you can't get an offensive board if you don't take a shot. Careless mistake there. They've got a 5-point buffer with less than a minute left to go in the first.
Just put it up.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
You
never know what's gonna happen when it comes down.
I can't time it, but I can put a shot up.
You can hit square.
I can hit square.
Thumbs.
I can hold it. I barely have thumbs. But here we go, CP. Top of the trying to work out on the pick and roll action. Big show. Nice little screen there to give him a little bit of space.
It's the first time he's been able to break away from the lock and actually hit a 3. He's gotten to the mid-range a couple times, but they need him to get going from the perimeter. Good stuff from Bill for this to kind of stave off the early run.
We talked about Big Perm playing the center position. I've mainly seen him play the center. Nice little shot there from the free throw line to get that 2 to go. Interested to see if he can have that same impact at the center position that he did in Vegas when he was playing the 4. Here we go, CP. Had open shot with Melo, got him until a little bit too late. Yeah, he was open for a minute there.
Ooh, nice steal. Oh, he had the bucket.
Sometimes you just don't need to get cute. If you've got the 2, take the 2.
That was a predetermined pass after he got the steal. There was no, he was never going up with that one, unfortunately.
Shot clock is off. 10 seconds.
Good foul. Oh, bad foul,
Not
actually.
A good
there
one
had the
at
one
all.
to give.
Gets him to the free throw line.
See, that's one of those rookie mistakes on stage that you just can't have. You can't give a bill for this team with this much talent free points. You got to stay composed. You got to know how many fouls you got, and you got to make sure that you're all aligned. That's a bad foul.
And someone on the team has to communicate, hey, here's how many fouls we have, a foul I give or not. But either way, Young precise, 7 seconds.
Make something change. Come on, 5 seconds left.
Got to pass it. Make something happen here.
Put a smile on my face.
Shot.
Ooh,
he's going to foul him. That's the first 3-point foul that we've seen here today.
2K giveth and 2K taketh away.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he
misses it. Ay. Please don't miss the third one.
I was going to say.
Please don't miss the third one.
Make 2.
There we go. That one goes in. 17-13. State Mafia. Nice little shot there. Couldn't get that one to go, though. But 17-13. State Mafia here is with that fast start that we talked about, and they've got themselves a lead going into the second.
Yeah, Young Precise and Shot both have hit contested greens so far that have kind of given them this lead. Huge block there by Big Perm. They've done a good job of getting those open shots. Let's see if this build for this offense can start to generate some good looks from the 3-point line. No shots from Logic yet. No shots from the power 4 position as well from the Doug side outside of that 1 pull-up 3. So they're going to start getting more guys involved.
One of the first times I believe I saw Logic play, I think it was a Texas Ticket tournament that you and I called for Mavs Gaming. And he played very, very well there. Nice pass back to Melo to hit that 3. So really looking for big things from him as well, especially when you're playing on stage. You got to make sure you can handle that pressure. Now you've got Duggs on the pick and roll. Switches, tries to get the steal. Ball goes through his hands.
At least he hit a button, right? We see so many times these guys, the arms down by the sides, they're playing that L2 defense. Press a button. I appreciate that, Doug. You didn't get rewarded, though.
The days of the L2 defense, how I miss you dearly, is a hideous, ugly shot. And you can see them getting loud already here.
Yeah, that Team Liquid team with Team Juice, or the Coach Juice, they're clapping, they're going nuts. There's so many games going on right now. I think we have maybe 12 games going on right now across the entire arena. This is really cool.
Hey, Coach Juice, you can't hear me, but one word of advice. There's cameras all over the place, pal. Just be careful this time around. Here we go. Young Precise gets a pass back. He had the 3. He didn't take it, but he finds his teammate for the 3 from the left corner.
To be honest, with how just OP Hot Zone Hunter is, especially out of the corner and corner specialist, it makes sense to kind of give up that wing 3 for a wide open corner shooter. Because to be honest, I've shot a lot on 2K. If you have a wide open corner 3 and you have a power 4 build that's meant to shoot corner 3s, you should never miss. So it's an easier shot.
We'll absolutely get you guys all the other games as well, as they have a clutch moment. Nice pass. Oh,
he pulled in.
For the, okay, hey. Okay,
he started running in for the offensive board. He got caught in the mid-range.
Aggressive mindset, but look, he found a way to time his shot. He got the 2. 2's better than none. And this has been a back-and-forth game, but you got to give it to State Mafia for hanging in this one. Plenty of time left for them to pull away and have a bigger lead. But they've got a 4-point lead here, looking to expand on it. Doug's again in that pick-and-roll action. Thought he had the mid. He tries to dot the right. Has the shot there. Takes it. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Gets it over to shot time. Less than 10. Trying to find some open space.
Move.
Fades away.
Hit
late
the lane.
release.
That's brutal.
and that's going to be a missed shot. Stark with the rebound.
State Mafia has done a really good job of staying patient on offense, finding their spots. They just have to continue hitting a couple more shots, man. Their greens have been a little inconsistent.
Melo fades away to the left. That one doesn't go. Bunch of missed shots, but there's another rebound there by Big Perm.
Yeah, Perm's keeping him in this game right now on both ends. Without him, I think it might be a 10-point deficit.
Nice little cut there from the right corner by Stark to get that one to go. 2-point lead for State Mafia. 2:40 left to go in the second. Crowds are all gathering around the liquid side of things. And Young Precise is going to be fouled.
It's cool. It's kind of the same thing with Vegas, right? Like, as the games continue to go back and forth, you know, you have the crowds that are going to move, and then you're going to go up to the front. You get the main stage. So much 2K action going on today. Puts a smile on my face.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. You can see the crowds kind of moving towards one side of the arena to the other, so that's where you know things are getting hype. And, nice little put jam back. Thought he had the left corner there, but he went and took the guaranteed buckets with that dunk. As Melo trying to respond back with a possible three here. So far, he's got the defender on him. Can't quite lose him. Is he going to go into the rack? Dogs! Oh. Can't get that one to go. Who got the rebound? Big Perm got the rebound, and that's going to be goaltending.
Goaltending? Nah, just goaltending.
Nah, just a goaltend. Give him 2 points, and let's move on with life. Hey, Famous, look. Sometimes I mix up my phrases and my words. All right, cut me some slack.
Technically, he did put the jam back.
He did. You know?
Technically.
CP. Trying to find a little bit of wiggle room. Keep an eye on Dogs. He's been dotted multiple times. Takes that open shot, finds a way to make it go.
Great shot. Only a 1-point deficit for Bill for this, despite some great offense from this team. I'm just surprised that they've been able to keep going. State Mafia has done a good job of just staying consistent and staying patient.
Young Precise, a lot of fans from him coming in to tune in. That shot finds a way to go. So far, we started off with greens in the beginning, but now you've got a bunch of whites going in as well. Hopefully we can find a little bit of that excellent release point. As you can see, Young Precise 4 for 4, 9 points so far in this matchup. Less than a minute left to go in the second. And I know we promised you guys that listen in. I apologize. I got too excited. We'll make sure we get you that in that second half.
It's okay. At least you're honest.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Oh, Melo, nice move.
Oh, he can't find the green,
rewarded.
But again, the white gets rewarded. Why not?
Well rewarded. Great move. Shaking off 2 different defenders on that play, getting the switch too. That was impressive.
I mean, he's moving and grooving for sure. You got to keep that up, and you've got Young Precise with badge here as well for takeover. Doug's trying to step up. Oh, nice little pressure there. Not going to go. Defensive rebound by the little fella. And that's going to be a quick foul. The foul's a give.
Yes, it is a clear path.
Under a minute. Oh, that's tough.
I thought so. I thought he was a little bit too far up the court. Good job by Six Melo of leaking out there and actually in a fundamental way that wouldn't have, actually hurt them.
And here's Built for this to take back the lead. And they're going to get ball here as well. About 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. CP trying to find some wiggle room here, trying to possibly take the lead if possible. Gets over to Big Perm. Big Perm's just going to take the 2 to extend the lead to 4.
Little kiss off the glass. Mwah, little chef's kiss. That was nice.
I was afraid he was going to try to dodge Dogs, but he's a smarter man than I. Young Precise.
See how quickly that lead flipped?
Built for this.
Nice pass.
Has a lead.
Oh, you got to green that.
Offensive rebound. Got to go up with it quick, and that one's not going to go. Did that one count? No. 32-28 is your score. Built for this on top. And Harris, you had State Mafia that had a little bit of a lead. Mm-hmm. They had a fast start. They just couldn't hold on. Even though they're shooting 65%, they have given up the lead here going into the second half. What are your thoughts on that first half?
Well, that's kind of one of the differences, right? And we've kind of seen with this State Mafia team, they've had some open opportunities. They just haven't really been able to execute and hit those shots. And down the stretch of that first half, you saw Melo really take over and start to make his own shot, create some points for others as well. What's most impressive for me is that, you look to the NBA 2K League and how integral the shooting guard position is now to playmaking. And you can kind of see Six Melo in that similar vein of, creating his own shot, that own shot creation as he takes another one there. Good development from him as he continues to get closer and closer to the lead.
Yeah, and you got to get up to Melo as well. Like you mentioned earlier, you've got 3 for 5 from the three-point line. He's had himself a nice little game. Young Precise doing everything he can, 4 for 5. Got himself 9 points, getting his teams involved as well as that one. Smart timeout. I wasn't sure he was going to step out of bounds, throw an errant pass. And
people are asking for the burner channels and Twitch. Unfortunately, I don't think there are burner channels this time around. I think we have burners.
That is
that's over our pay grade.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I call the game that's in front of my 2 screens. Young Precise going up against Logic. And we'll get you guys that listen in as soon as this possession is over. And that's going to be another shot clock violation, Harris.
They've had so many. Young Precise has had a lot of issues getting away from Logic Stark. And when we talk about a league talent player versus a pro-am talent player, this is kind of what we're talking about. Logic right now is doing a great job of shutting down their primary offense.
Let's see what the communication is like. So let's have that listen in for Built for This.
Rodney. I'm lagging.
Yeah, oh, Melo lags at the same time I do, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was ridiculous, bro. We should.
That's a good ass shot, but fight it. Fight it. You're good. Fight again. Switch.
Oh, you said fight. You can't say fight.
I did.
You
That's
missed.
me. Hey, that's me.
Good board,
That's me.
bro.
Yeah, you're good.
I thought you'd be. Circle.
Wait him out.
Me.
Oh, early.
We're good.
I wanted to wait him out. Don't you
Okay.
think you could have dunked it?
Nah,
Got it
I
back.
don't think I could have dunked that. Could I have?
Yeah, you
I
could
think
have.
so, yeah.
If you're not delayed, you could have.
Watch me on them breaks.
Yeah.
I was trying to Trey Young, but it lagged. I have best internet numbers.
Yeah.
I'm here if you need.
You have to play.
Slide early. Good boy. Circle.
They're gonna rotate. Good pet. It's fine.
I was trying. I got a ball.
There you go.
Go for me.
5 seconds, Melo will hit me late. Oh
No.
Good shit, bro.
No.
He's not even playing defense.
No.
They can't guard us.
Yeah, he's not even playing defense. That was
He cannot
ridiculous.
fuck with me.
Dice is literally doing
Fine,
everything he can to get up the court. Good.
He's baited.
Good.
He's baited. Switch. I'm getting under.
Oh
Good D.
my God.
Pass that. Circle.
I am, man.
Green.
Come on, man.
Let's
Logic,
go.
that was
Come on.
elite.
Let's see
Elite
it. That's why we
defense.
tee.
Elite defense.
We're good.
Here,
Stay up.
I'm about you, Hash.
Watch corner. Stay corner.
Watch the circle pass. I'm on circle.
Shit.
Don't reach. No, they're in the bad spot. They're in the bad
They were only
spot.
13
They're in the bad
seconds.
spot.
Got 3, Harry.
14 or no?
I mean, it's all right. It's not a bad one, but I'm good. Fight it. Take that. I'm here. I'm left.
That's me. No, that's me.
That's a good play. That was a good
I
play by that.
saw you take it.
I got you.
Hey, a little earlier. We're good. Cool.
No, that's on me. I had that.
We're good. I'm dexing back to the left. We're good. Lagging. Oh my God, CP? Oh my God.
Shit free.
This nigga ugly.
He's so ugly, bro.
This nigga is
I can't look at Harry directly in his face.
Wow, I'm cute. I'm back. I'm good.
I fucking hate him so much.
Need that. Hey, Logic.
Hey, Precise, you're thinking too much.
Come on, let's hoot. Take out. Fight.
Well, Harris, to no one's surprise, it is now 47-31, Built for This with a pretty solid lead.
Yeah, sometimes the best talent ends up taking over. And that's one of the things I love the most about 2K is that when people say, like, oh, there's no skill gap in Pro-Am, I've always thought that's the funniest thing ever because you get matchups like this where you have a build for this team that's really stacked and you go up against a team like State of Mind that's trying to figure things out on the fly. It's just different. It's just a different level of competitiveness.
Yeah, I mean, especially, they have the communications. They have the 2K League knowledge in terms of the experience, in terms of rotations, in terms of plays, and situational awareness, and they've been under pressure plenty of times. As you got a minute 20 left to go in the third, 47-33 CP. Trying to extend the lead, gets it out to Melo, and extend the lead they do.
Man, I was hoping that Melo was going to be one of the players to really watch this whole tournament. I was excited to see kind of how he was going to be able to break down defenses. So far, so good. He's looking like one of the best guards in the whole building.
Oh, man, I can't wait for pre-draft as well because you get to see who really is going to stand out against the league pros currently to get drafted. But that's we got a few months away for that one. As Young Precise thought he had a crab there to get to 2. They're going to go to the line here to take some free throws. You expect anyone that is not on Built for this to have a shot at getting drafted next year? Or do you feel like they need to build a whole lot of momentum?
Who, on the Built for this side?
Built for this, yes, on the State Mafia side.
Well, I think on the State Mafia side, somebody like Young Precise, if he wanted to make a real run at it, I think from a Pro-Am perspective, he's going to have to continue to stay competitive and keep playing in events like this to continue to up his game. But, no, it's tough. Making the league is not easy, and especially on the guard side, man. I mean, the guard class is just going to be so stacked next year. Greens, Spam, Antoine Love. We'll see if Chalk and Fab come back, too. There's just so many good guards out there. Going to be tough to break through if you're a new guy.
And chat, look, we hear you, we see you, we're working on it. We're going to get you those updates as soon as we have them here and try to show you those as well.
I feel like the Twitch chat needs a hug. I feel like everybody in the Twitch chat just needs a hug. People saying that it's weird to call other people king. You know, everyone's wanting to stop. Sit down. Have some coffee.
No issue
Relax.
calling any other man a king. I think it's fine. I think it's all right. As that one gets it to go. You know, when you come back in the second, the best thing about the best of threes is the fact that you can come back and make adjustments. I'm just not sure there are that many adjustments that State Mafia can make to go ahead and come back in this series if they actually do go ahead and drop this. We've still got a whole lot more to go, but I don't see State Mafia coming back from this if they fall down 1-0.
Guys, if we had score updates, we'd give them to you. But there's like a million games going on. The admins are just trying to make sure that they're happening. You guys need to run more esports tournaments, man. Everyone in the chat's like, oh, this is easy. I could do this myself.
I think somebody said, let me run the event.
Let me run the event. Let me run the event.
Oh, man. I love it. I love it. Well, look, I mean, let's go ahead and actually talk about if you have Built for this that goes ahead and moves on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see them having a deeper run in this tournament, or do you feel like they're going to end up facing somebody that's going to be a much, much tougher of a challenge? Because I believe they would go ahead and end up playing Reapers, Rim Reapers, if they go ahead and win this one.
Well, the Rim Reapers are pretty good. The number 7 seed that we have, a very talented team, a lot of good talent on there. I think this build for this team, though, as long as Perm, Dugs, and Logic are able to dominate on the defensive side like they've been able to do in this game, I think they're going to be a team that we see for a while in this tournament. The Rim Reapers will be a challenge for them, but I would say that build for this is probably one of the more consistent teams that we have on stage so far this tournament. I'm excited to see how far they go. And it's also, a lot of it's going to end up being on how good Six Mello stays. If he can continue shooting like this, it's going to be good times for them.
Oh, man. Rob, I hear you. I hear you in the chat. I hear the feedback. And like I said, we're going to get you those updates. We're going to try to get you those different streams as Young Precise finds a way to knock that one. But it's a 20-point deficit. And it's just going to be a tall challenge for them to go ahead and come back to this one. Best of luck doing it in game 2.
20-point lead, man.
They had it. They had like a 7-point lead
like,
in the
a very
first quarter
important part of the first half. They've just dominated the past 2 quarters.
They're trying
so
to get that list
going on here, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, I think I hear Champ in my ear. That's always nice. Hello, Champ. I don't know if you can hear me, but 21 points for CP. Excuse me, for the CP with the ball.
A lot of issues for Young Precise getting around Logic. And you can kind of see the difference here with CP and Mello. They've been able to get what they want in the mid-range. Easy.
I mean, who leaves the corner open? Duggs doesn't find a way to knock that one down. Now he's just trolling. Now he's going to pretend like he can dribble with that build. I don't know if he can dribble with any build.
He certainly is confident enough to do so. Oh, he had Duggs open again.
They left him. They just don't respect Duggs from that right corner.
Foul.
And yes, this is a best of 3, so this is just game 1. I'm pretty sure I just heard the F word like 7 times. Is Cha-Ching here to give out fines? Are we giving out fines? I'm happy to go ahead and be in charge of that. Yeah, it's crazy the things you hear on stage sometimes, Harris.
A lot of love for Perm in the chat, man. He deserves it. Probably a guy that should have been drafted this year, didn't get his opportunity. I wonder if we'll see him in the next couple seasons because he definitely deserves another shot in the league.
Mello.
Man.
Finds a way to get that one to go, and it's just looking tougher and tougher for them. It's got to suck to go ahead and pay for the events, the flights, the hotels, and then get first rounded. I'm sure Joe would come in and be like, but what about the experience and the networking and the friends? I'm like, Joe, I get that. But I just dropped $1,000 to play for 90 minutes.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Vegas. We know he wanted to be here, couldn't quite make it, but we love him anyway. We love him.
CP tries to alley that one. No, sir. This isn't 2K21. But when you've got the lead, why not try some things out? Have a little bit of fun. He had the shot there, didn't take it, and that's an offensive three, and I feel like that's the way the game's gone.
Fly all the way out to Philly just to get first round. And you're too funny. You know that? You're hilarious.
I only say that because someone said that on Twitter, and that's the way I knew Joe would respond, and that's exactly how Joe responded. CP fades away from the top of the key.
Man, if CP and Melo are both
71-47.
firing, if they're both firing, then this build for this team is a little bit different. I consider them coming into this to be a defense-first team, but if Melo and CP shoot like this, they're going to be here for a while.
Nab said, I'm the guy that hates with a smile. Hey, man, I take it just as much as I give it, all right?
People saying put on Spam or Greens. They're not playing right now. Greens is actually standing right in front of us, or at least he was. Chess is in front of us now.
Man, I'm excited
Yeah,
for
Greens is right there.
Nice shot there by Logic as he came wrapped up to the top of the key. We got you. Look, you've got a minute 35 in this fourth, and we'll hop over and see what else we've got cooking here today. Plenty of games all weekend long. Young Precise just trying to figure out a way to come back in this series. As that's a nice contest. That one's not going to go. Big Perm gets it. Shot from the right corner. Pile it on, why don't you? Now you've got 79-49. Whopping lead here.
People in the chat are saying, why didn't they just dash? Guys, this is a big tournament. If you dash during this tournament at halftime, you will likely get hit with a pretty big spread the next game or some sort of disqualification. There's no dashing in this tournament.
I will say one thing. I'm glad we have the broadcaster job and not the admin role or anything like that, because I'm not trying to deal with the players. I'm not. I'm sorry. Because that smile that Nap said I have, that's going away real quick. Because if the Twitch chat is this rowdy, imagine how the players are.
Shout out to the chat. Already got 1,200 in there hanging out with us Saturday morning, 11:11. Make a wish.
I think we were at 1,000
Nice.
last time we were in Vegas. So I don't know what the record is. We might have to find out from Ev about how many live viewers UPA has ever had for any stream that they've ever put up. But we've got about less than a minute with this one. Appreciate all of you hanging out for this first matchup. CP fades Greens 85-52.
Rampage, if you're getting mad, take a couple big deep breaths. Just relax, man. I promise. We'll get other games in. It's okay. Big deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
You could
Relax.
do the hot yoga, or
It's Sunday morning. Who's this angry on a Saturday morning?
or you could do goat yoga. I don't know if people have tried goat yoga, but that's always fun.
Rampage says he's trolling. All right.
Doug's with the rebound. Tries to launch it down low, and of course the shot meter dunk coming up here.
Lock getting baked at
87-52.
11 is tough.
What happened?
The slime got jelly says the lock getting baked at 11 is tough. Yeah, this has not been pretty so far on the State of Mind side. They've really struggled to defend both Melo and CP. Now Doug's is hitting fades out the corner. Oh my God.
Someone just said, what is goat yoga? Look it up, and then look it up the
Goat
nearest
yoga.
destination near you.
Goat
It's
yoga.
a lot
We're
of
not
fun.
talking about
I'm not
goat
going to lie,
yoga.
but that's going to be 90-55.
Wow.
As Built for This takes this one like just taking candy from a baby. It was easy.
Would you say that
Don't
they're
do
built
it.
for this?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I had to do
Not
it.
after one
I
game.
had to do one build for this. Come on,
Don't
you got to
do it.
give me at least one. I won't do it a second time. Except
Look
I
at the
will.
body
That's
language from Stay Mafia, right? I mean, there's no real energy except for maybe the far left-hand side where they're communicating, maybe talking about adjustments that they want to make. But someone's on Twitter trying to see how much they're being